Okay, so we are live here, and let me just share the link with the people who are waiting, and then we are good to go. Okay, so welcome to Author series on WRITERNAAMA. It's been almost a year since we have done this series. We started the series, we took up 12 authors, and we talked to them, and there were wonderful insights which we got from there. And it's time again at the end of the year to talk to the new authors this time. And the very first one is with us today on board. And what do I say about her, or what do I call her? Maybe you can call her a dream girl, or maybe drama girl. But she knows the drama that makes her queen. I'm talking about her book, The Drama That Makes You Queen. This lady, with her unique, beautiful, dramatic title of her book, has come up with some dramatic tips in her book, which we are surely going to talk about. And those who don't know her, you can still give it a shot if you are an NLP and from the same community. She has worn multiple hats, the corporate trainer hat, the life coach hat, and now the author hat as well. And still, if no guesses at all, I will keep checking the YouTube comments over there. So if no guesses at all, let me introduce Archana Phatak here. And there are so many things which we will be talking about. Mostly, I would want the dramatic things on Christmas. So welcome, my Santa, today. Today, you are, I guess, the second series of this whole series live, which is starting today. And thank you so much for taking out time on Christmas and being my Santa.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Heena, for this wonderful introduction. And yes, I'm your Santa today. I'm
Yes.
already in that Christmas mode. But thank you so much for inviting me here.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And before we begin, I would just request you to do a good dramatic introduction of yours and also about your book, because the title itself is very, it's like a head turner for everybody.
Yes. Um, okay. To talk about me, Heena, I'm a corporate trainer and life coach.
Mhm.
I am an independent trainer since last 2 years. Before that, if we talk about my professional background, I have worked with IT and HR industry. Okay,
Mhm.
and I have been also associated with charitable trust for more than 3 years. Um, Handling their people management and HR portfolios and setting all HR practices at their trust level. So now, if we talk about my journey as a trainer and life coach, I am a certified NLP master practitioner and trainer as well. I am a certified emotional intelligence coach and mindfulness coach. So corporate trainings is what I am dealing with right now. And
Wow.
if we want to talk about my book, okay, so yes, the title of the book, as you all are aware, The Drama That Makes You the Queen. So, Hina, generally, whenever a lady comes into picture, not only in professional world, even if we talk about personal lives, when a lady comes into picture, there is a perception that, oh, yeah, again now the drama will also follow her. So, though it is, there is a lot of sarcasm in this, but I feel that it's the drama, the emotional drama that makes us the queen. And especially when we are starting our leadership journey in professional life, this natural emotional intelligence that we have got since childhood plays a very crucial role in the leadership role. So, the book is all about when you're evolving as a leader, specifically if you're a woman leader, then how your emotional intelligence is very crucial in this journey. So, yeah. And if we are if we are talking about the title of the book, all the credit I'll give to Mehernosh. because as you know, he's like, he likes to throw those one-liners to you. And when we were discussing the idea about the book, it was Menu sir who first said that, oh, you mean the drama? That drama actually makes you all the queens. So that stuck in my mind. Yes, it's the drama that makes me the queen, and it's true for all the women out there.
Wow, wonderful. So he's yours, title Santa.
Yeah, he's my title Santa. No doubt about it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Indeed, a very highly creative person, and it's just like creativity runs in his veins.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
true,
Archana,
true.
what I would like to ask a very important thing, which is very serious thing on Christmas afternoon, but still, I think that's the whole core of any journey, even if it is writing or even if it is any other project. So, what was your why of writing?
My why of writing. Interesting. Yes, if I reflect on my writing journey, Hina, obviously, as you are aware, TTT course. And when I was introduced to this concept that I am supposed to write a book now, uh, my first reaction was, wow. So, whatever are my opinions, I'm going to actually write it down on paper, and somebody else is going to read that, right? So, I have a chance to, chance to write my opinions and also so that was something that the first thought that came to my mind. Writing was I was always into writing, but I never thought that I'll write a book at some point of time. I used to like writing. I am very much into writing anything that comes to my mind, maybe it on social media or in my personal journal or in a diary. Anywhere I write, I write and I love writing. But then I never thought about writing a book. But when this idea came to me, I was thrilled because then it was a platform where I can put my opinions, my perspectives, and you never know, it might help somebody in their professional journey. So I was thrilled.
Definitely. In fact, I remember when you had first pitched in the idea during the group coaching session. Uh, as soon as the emotional intelligence part popped up, I was like, oh wow, because that's something that is in today's world. Even now, though the SQ also has come into the scene, the spiritual quotient, but still the value or the weightage on EI is still, I feel there's a lot to delve deeper into. And there's a lot of awareness which is still like there's a lot of potential out there which needs to be covered up, and there's a lot to explore. So
Yes, no doubt. I mean, it's a ocean out there if we talk about emotional intelligence. I'm yet a learner, but I really feel that a lot of awareness about this subject and especially emotional intelligence for leaders is very much needed right now.
yeah,
Because Hina, when you're in a leadership role, no, you are handling the most complex machinery ever known to mankind. People. People
yeah.
management is the basic role when you're entering your leadership journey. And there, this emotional intelligence plays a very, very crucial role.
Absolutely. Definitely. Very nicely captured that the most complicated machinery, people. Okay, so Archana, before entering into the book writing part and after or maybe during the process, what were those beliefs, or maybe if those beliefs have changed, then I would like to call them myths. So, what were those things or beliefs or myths which got busted along the journey in the writing?
Okay, so the very first belief was Hina. I was really doubtful if I'll be able to finish my book. because I thrilled with the idea. I was very much thrilled with the ideas. But then when I actually started writing, the very first limiting belief was this is not possible to finish this book in whatever time we had decided. I mean, it was impossible for me. So it took time for me to get over that belief. And when I actually started writing, I would say, when I got that flow, when I remember you told me that, Archana, if there is no matter ready, it doesn't matter. What you have to do is first you decide how many chapters will be there and what all topics you will cover in those chapters. So that discussion helped me a lot. Okay, I need to first, get the helicopter view of the entire book, and then I'll chunk it down, each chapter, what each chapter will cover. So that process really helped me to break this belief that, it's impossible to finish this book. Then I'll again say Pawan sir has played a important role here, because during one of the discussions he mentioned that once you decide, it's just the matter of writing. इतना time थोड़ी लगता है book लिखने को, is in his own style. So that also played a very inspiring part for me, or I would say it was a kind of pressure. Okay, now he's saying that I can finish it, or we all can finish it, so I'll be able to finish it. So yes, that's one myth. Another myth was, when I was researching about the topic, um, I was having an idea that there is a lot written about emotional intelligence already. Okay, and what my book is going to offer the readers, what difference will it make? Kind of doubt on myself, my content that I'll be offering in that book. But when I started writing and when everything was falling in place, by the end, when I finished the book, I was really feeling so proud of myself, Hina, that I could actually gather all those learnings in one book. Even though it's a short book, we can say, it's the audience that I'm targeting here is either women professionals who are evolving as leaders, or trainers like me who will be taking trainings on emotional intelligence for women leaders. But then whatever I wanted to convey to the reader, I was able to take all that in that book, and I'm really happy about that. So yes, these two beliefs were 100% broken during this entire journey, and I'm really grateful to you for that. Because, and yes, the third thing is, I was having a very big doubt about on me, that will I be able to actually go through that publishing process on Kindle. If you remember, I told you so many times when I was doing those steps of publishing on Kindle, and I was really not confident about the entire process. Like, you explaining into a step by step and we actually doing it live on Kindle was different, and I was kind of not having the confidence. But when that message came on the screen, na, that your book will be published in 48 hours or something, and you will get an email, that was another moment that gave me confidence. Okay, this was not so complicated. So yes, we can say all these three beliefs have been turned into myths now for me.
Wow, wow. Very empowering ones indeed. All the three, I would say, are the are very important foundational beliefs which one needs to or one should be having when they are starting this journey. Some way or the other, if you are clear headed, I would say that if the writer himself or herself is clear headed that I have to write, or once I've decided to write, as Pavan sir rightly says, I think we don't need to worry about how this will be resolved, because your whole journey talks about the same thing, that when you started, you didn't know, and then things started falling into the place one after the other. When you started writing, you realized, okay, this can stand out. And that's how, I have realized that writing is the combination of yin and yang. where you get the structure, but also you got to believe that even though there are not structures, even though the way ahead is not seen, but it will emerge as and when I'm walking. So that was one. And in
So
fact,
true.
the duration thing has been a challenge. I would not say challenge, but yeah, kind of a challenge which I took consciously, that, okay, let me do that. Because in my general coachings, I do it for the 6 month span. It sometimes exceeds with some personal things if it comes up from my side or it comes up from the client side. So I consider all that into the duration, that, okay, there might be something which may come up. So we count all that. So when it was offered first time to me previous year, uh, at least they were 2 months, but still that was very first time for me, that to get it done in 2 months. And okay, some hiccups came, but I was still like, okay, 2 months, I can still get it done. After that, when I did it with Pawan sir in the writing program, we had done this 1 day book writing workshop, where
Workshop,
it
yeah.
was a very small booklet kind of thing. However, to get the complete process from ideation to cover to title to the book content, and the final publishing, even though if the booklet was of 20-30 pages, but doing it in the 8 to 10 hours duration and then finally getting it on Kindle, I guess 8 to 9 people published there. And
Wow.
there, I got this belief change completely. It was completely, and went for a toss into the air, that okay, even if I can do it in 1 day, then fine. Obviously, it was other people's effort also, but I had to structure the whole session that way, that it has to be published by the end of the day. There should not be, I have to divide the timings accordingly. I have to take care of the question and answers accordingly. So that balance, I would be very thankful to our mentors, both of them, that they keep on putting such kind of challenges that I start doubting initially. And in the end, I just trust the process. Okay, if they have given me maybe something they have already thought about, and any which ways they are there for the guidance. So if I'm stuck, I will ask them. So that way, that was the one. Even after that, when this came up and I was told that, oh, you can take only 3 classes and you have to get it done. So I guess we were given 15 days of time to complete the book, right?
Yes, yes.
So, and you all were very new to me. In my batch, I was completely like a Yara Dildara types in our group. So, we were kind of friends and doing it, and I had burned the midnight oil and all that things happened. And this time, again, this was a new kind of challenge, that, complete strangers I'm going to. And then, starting from the scratch, and only 3 classes I'm taking, and get it done. And again, they trusted all of us. That the beauty of this is, it's not just that they're trusting the trainer. They already knew what the receivers also are capable of. And somewhere that belief, directly or indirectly, gets passed on to us, maybe in their actions or the responsibilities which they give us, or the kind of trust they have in us. And that I guess somewhere, as you said, कि पवन सर ने एक बार बोल दिया था, तो अभी तो लगा कि सर ने भी बोल दिया, तो कर ही लेते हैं. So that's the beauty of learning from such supportive mentors, that they will be putting you into the fire, but they'll be walking along. So it's not like they've left you there, but they have the trust that they will pass by their own. But yeah, they keep on walking together, that if you have anything, we are there.
Yes, yes. I even remember Pawan sir had said, like he was in Bangalore for some reason and I am free. So if by this day, if someone finishes, I am ready to give you my first, review on that.
Indeed.
So yeah, yeah. No doubt we are blessed, Hina. Like, we are really getting some good mentors because whenever I think about this book writing, if I would have not enrolled for this TTT course, other than, I mean, outside this course, the idea would have never crossed my mind that someday I'll write a book or publish it on Kindle for that matter. I
That too
would
by
have never
yourself
thought about.
only. That too
Yeah.
by yourself.
And
Wow.
frankly, Hina, I was not aware that there are book coaches, like, who guide you, who mentor you, and who take you through the entire process, right from designing the book cover till the back cover of the book. So I enjoyed every part of the journey with you.
Yeah, indeed. Every time it is a book, it's like, We in our previous TTT batch with all the Yara Dildaras, they had come up with a unique metaphor for that. That I'm the gynecologist, you're
Hmm.
the mothers, and your baby, mental baby. So I help them to ensure that a safe and healthy delivery is happening. But the sheer difference is that there the 9 months process is there in the human delivery. Here
Yes.
the timing is never the same. Sometimes it may be one day, sometimes it is 2 months, and sometimes it is just 15 days. So I have to be expert in all the kind of durations.
True, true, true. And we are grateful to you for that. We are really grateful.
I am also equally grateful because it might look like that as we are also taught that it looks like that you're only teaching or you're only coaching, uh, but the beauty about the whole this coaching profession is that every time, even though you are how many times you have written books or get the people write books, something or the other comes up as a question or as a challenge from your clients, that you learn something new every time. So either their journey is very phenomenal, either surely one of the virtues from each of my clients shakes me that wake up, look at them, and you should be looking up to them. So it's always like a give and take. I am taking without telling, but yes, there's a lot of learning from my side also.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so now let's begin. These were very serious questions, and I wanted them to be a bit serious before we move towards a fun-filled thing also. So there will be some fun-filled questions where Archana will think a lot, because these will be the questions I don't think so she would have thought before. Okay, so
Okay.
Archana, if you could choose just one professional identity amongst the various ones which you have, what would that be?
One professional identity.
Like right now, you're an NLP trainer also, you're a author also, you're a life coach also, corporate trainer also. Choose one amongst these.
That's a tricky one, but
So that's why I said let's have
it's
fun.
uh, it's always a tie between training and coaching. Um, I'll choose training and coaching. If you allow me to choose both of them, at equal level, uh, you might wonder why training and coaching, but throughout this professional journey, I have worked in various fields. I am a graduate of agriculture science. Then I have worked in IT industry. I have worked with a charitable trust who had colleges and schools and research centers under them. And I have also worked in various areas in HR, admin, people management, software development, software testing. But the pleasure, the satisfaction, the contentment that I'm getting in this profession as a trainer and as a life coach uh, is nothing. There is no comparison. So yes, I'll go with my training and coaching profession.
Wonderful. Even I was thinking that what would have replied, because writing is my core. Uh, but there's always this identity, this thing also. Sometimes I'm swinging like a pendulum. What should I be more focusing on? That the coaching part or the writing part of for myself. And it's a very tough decision to even think about if I have to choose one, because I equally love coaching and I equally love writing. So I was like, let it be combined only, writing and coaching. Writing maybe for the clients, helping them to write. But yes, that I know the kind of pull you get into coaching, that it all looks very surreal, but it's like very dream-like that you are into a position where even if there's just one life which is getting affected and getting a tiny shift in their life, that itself is a biggest fulfillment, I would say. Apart from we keep all the other rewards aside, but that's the biggest fulfillment I always have felt.
Same. This year, Hina, I have coached a professional when I met him, he was really what we can say at the down level of his career. Like he was very much disturbed and was not happy about how things were going on. But within few months, like during Diwali, I received a call from him thanking me that, ma'am, I have received Best Employee of the Month award for this month, and all this is because of your coaching. So that such moments, Nahina, I really feel that I am contributing at least a tiny part of, like, some kind of shift or transformation that person has gone through. And this is giving me immense pleasure. Like, this is it. I want to do this training and coaching. So,
Absolutely.
yes, I'm happy.
Wonderful. Okay, so next question, Archana, would be if you have the option of handing your book personally to just one global figure or global level celebrity, who would that be?
Global level celebrity.
Huh. It may be a politician, it may be an actor, it may be a player or
Can I choose an author?
yeah, author, anyone who is a renowned
I would
celebrity.
love to present it to Daniel Goleman
Oh wow,
because the entire learning of emotional intelligence, what I have learned is from him and his books. So I have been trained in emotional intelligence by Dr. Sharad Kelkar of Equipoise. But whatever learnings, knowledge, that huge ocean of knowledge that has opened to me by Daniel Goleman in all his books. So if at all I get a chance, I'll give this to him.
marvelous. Wonderful choice, I would say. Okay, so another fun question for Archana is if it wasn't this book, what I mean is if it wasn't on emotional intelligence, then which type of book it would be? What could be the other topic? So I'm
As
giving
an author.
ideas for your second book also.
As an author,
if
someday I would like to write about story of my life. It's an interesting one, but yes, like one of our batchmate was writing a story about his life, and that time this thought has been, like, planted in my mind that someday I'll write the story of my life.
marvelous, wonderful. So I'm looking forward to that. I've already sown the seed again. The seed was already there. I've just watered it again.
Let's see. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Okay, so just a tiny weeny question because what I've seen in my whole book writing coaching journey is many are, and there's nothing wrong. It's just that I'm always curious to ask that any plans to get into the fiction writing or just right now sticking to the non-fiction writing part only?
Um, Frankly speaking, right now, I don't know where my writing journey will go. But
Mhm.
then again, I'm open to fiction writing because I love drama. And if there is, like, something, some good story comes to my mind, and if there is an opportunity, I might write a fiction story or a fictional book, something like that.
Wow. Oh,
Because, this is just the beginning.
yeah.
Like,
अभी तो
you
पार्टी शुरू
have
हुई है.
shown me a whole new world of writing. So I don't know where this journey will be taking me, and I am open to everything. So let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, indeed. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है.
Exactly. So I'm
अभी
open
बहुत
to
आनंद
everything.
आया. Wonderful. So this is the third seed for the third book. Okay. So since you have already thought about the book, I'm tossing off the next question, which I was thinking that sometimes people just come write once and for all done, and now not books anymore. Not that it is a pain or something, but they just don't want to be into writing, and that's completely fine. But your vision, I already know, so I'm not asking you that. uh,
No, Hina, but here I just want to add that if I have to write something immediately, I'm interested in, expanding this current book of mine. Like,
Wow.
I might come with version 2
Mhm.
because this book was written in a very short time. I might come with version 2 with some additional content that I wanted to integrate in this. So that might be my next.
Marvelous. Wonderful. Yeah. That I'm sure of that you'll be completing that in 2025.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. This beautiful word trust that you are using with that lot of underlying pressure. This is what keeps us going.
Wow.
Okay, अभी हिना ने बोल दिया है तो by the end of this year at least I have to complete what I have committed.
And I'm in fact inspired that, that it wasn't intended pressure, but yes, I completely trust because it's a beautiful journey and you have got some breakthroughs actually, because writing a book, even though it is small, the size never matters. As I always say, the weight of your idea is what really counts. There are many tiny mini books out there and they have sold like hotcakes. The old
Yes, yes,
and George Orwell's Animal Farm, and there are many others like you name it, and they're there. The Little Prince, and all are doing wonders. So uh, I used to be into that category that a book has to be a book, a proper book. But thanks again to our mentors that she once asked me a question that is it about the size of the book or is it about something else, the quality of the content? And then I came up with this line that no, it is not about the size of the book; it is about the weight of your idea.
true, true.
So yeah, that's indeed. Okay, so what do you enjoy in writing? So, like, writing is not just writing, it is about many other things also. Uh, it's about reading, it's about researching, it's about if you're into non-fiction, then it might be about interviewing and talking to people also. If it is a fiction or even if it is a storytelling, then it is also about creating characters, writing dialogues, thinking about metaphors, structuring the whole chapter. So, what is it which really entices you in that?
I would say two things I really enjoyed. The first thing was researching about the topic, and as a process of research I talked to many women professionals
Mhm.
who are either in the leadership role or who have just started their journey in the leadership role and across the industries, because I didn't want to only stick to IT or HR. So those were fun conversations. They shared their experiences, how women as leaders are perceived by others. So those conversations I really enjoyed. The second thing that I enjoyed the most was creating that book cover with you.
Wow.
That session I really enjoyed. Like, the all of us were having so many different topics. Like, the book ideas were very different, and patiently you were giving ideas to everyone about that book cover, and we were creating those covers. And the moment I got my concept of book cover, I really won't forget that moment. I still remember I had screamed, Hina, I think I've got my book cover. So yes, I really enjoyed that entire process of book cover and that back cover and designing, then what content to write in the back cover. That I enjoyed. And third thing that I enjoyed the most was I had done research. I had a lot of material already with me. My concepts were all based on Daniel Goleman's theory of emotional intelligence. So, structuring all that in a flow, starting from how you evolve as a manager, what challenges you face as a manager, and taking that topic towards how women leaders face other kind of challenges and how their natural emotional intelligence is playing a crucial role over here. So that entire structuring thing till the end chapter where I concluded everything. That structuring also I enjoyed a lot that journey. So thank you so much.
Most welcome. My pleasure. And I enjoy every bit of it, especially when people enjoy writing. It's one of the part where writing sometimes is taken as boring, and uh, my objective is to make it as fun filled and as you know I would say intellectually stimulating, so that you feel that excitement.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so last round, I would say round because there's this round where we'll do some fun creative stuff here. And those who are watching, I would request you to put your answers also in the chat box because that's going to be fun. So basically, what we are going to do, it's a metaphor Mamma Mia game. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And as the word metaphor is coming here, it is about metaphors. So I'll give you an example. I'll give you one word that dash is like this, and you have to fill it. So suppose creativity is like, you can say it's like onion, where layer by layer it comes. Sometimes it makes you cry, but ultimately when you put that creativity into the recipe of writing, that's where the taste comes. So that's completely your choice of putting a metaphor over there. There's no time limit. However, the first thing which comes to your mind, just say it and connect the dots. Even if it is weird, that's completely fine.
Okay.
There's no right and wrong. There's nothing like marking over here. It's just fun filled thing which we are doing. So we'll be doing with
Okay.
5 metaphors here, 5 things, and she will be finding metaphors for that. And you guys, please do enjoy this by sharpening your creativity live with us. Okay. All right. Archana, ready?
Yes.
So the first one is creativity only. So creativity is like dash.
Creativity is for me like clouds, free flowing, white clouds.
Wonderful, right? Beautiful. Okay. Life is like,
Life is like a journey, a vacation for me. Life is beautiful.
wow, beautiful. And regarding your book, the drama that makes you the queen, your book is like dash.
I would say trainer's handbook.
Mhm. And what would be the metaphor for that?
Metaphor for that. Your what I can say, something that's guiding you,
Mhm.
your small lighthouse, I can
Wow.
say.
Wow. See, we are sharpening our creativity here.
Yes.
Okay, next one is very interesting and should become your favorite one. Archana is like dash.
Oh, Archana is fun.
Okay, give it a
Yes,
minute.
I'm a fun-loving person. So you want a metaphor for fun-loving person?
Yeah, because the whole game is about
This
metaphors.
is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. So okay, when we open a bottle of champagne,
Mhm.
how it like comes out of it. That
Yes.
if you capture that moment, I'm that. So I
Wow.
don't know how to frame it. Like
No,
you
you
open the
already framed
champagne and it comes out.
the open
So
bottle of champagne. Wow, very
that's
beautiful, very unique.
yes.
Okay, so before we close it, one metaphor for writer Nama.
Oh, WRITERNAAMA is a powerhouse, like the biggest lighthouse which guides you, and with lots of patience and so much of positivity to give others. So, WRITERNAAMA is a powerhouse for writers.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling like, that fairy in the cloud 9 at cloud 9.
You have every right to feel that, Hina.
Thank you so, so much. Deep, deep gratitude coming directly from my heart. And yes, so this was about Archana and her book, The Drama That Makes You Queen. Archana, thank you so, so much once again. And especially because, today's Christmas and everybody is supposed to be with their family. And I took your time and
No worries.
we agreed for that. And yes, so deep thanks to you and deep thanks to all the audience. Since there is no question, I guess they are all in jolly mode of just chillaxing and
They are in holiday mood,
yeah,
vacation
holiday.
mode.
Yeah. अभी just देखेंगे आज कुछ नहीं पूछने का है.
नहीं पूछेंगे. Thank you so much, Heena. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm really grateful to you for all this entire journey that you have been with me. And I'm really sure looking at your that reflection of the year, I'm really sure, as Mayanur sir said, there is a lot more to come this year, and I'm eagerly waiting for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm inspired by all of you only. So it's my community and all of you who actually, keep me on toes. So thank you so much. Looking forward for a brightest 2025 with
Yes,
and with
yes,
everybody else here. So thank you so much. And we'll meet again tomorrow only itself. So tomorrow
yes,
another session with the Mehnosh sir this time. So yes,
Mayanur sir.
yes. Stay tuned. Thank you so much once again to Archana and to everybody here.